Okay, this one's for Gabby.
When most people think of Israel, they think of world religions, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, but rarely about the rich history of Israel and its trees. Let's take a look at Israel and its complex relationship with the trees in honor of Tu B'Shvat 5772. The history begins with use of acacia in the Ark of the Covenant. For those of us who aren't dendrologists, acacia is the kind of weird-looking tree that you see on the savannas of the Lion King. And for those of us that aren't familiar with the Ark of the Covenant, watch Raiders of the Lost Ark. It'll tell you everything you need to know about it. In the Torah, you have 5 major species of fruit-bearing trees in the land of Israel: the pomegranate, figs, dates, olives, and the amazing and spectacular grape tree. As time went on, the Jews realized that the southern half of Israel can't exactly grow things like trees, but we tell stories of old people planting trees for their children in the same sandy soil anyway because it makes us feel good. Eventually, all sorts of people fought over the land of Israel, for every reason imaginable other than the lumber industry. There is a reason most of the buildings in Israel, both modern and ancient, are made of stone. So starts the emotional attachment of the Jews and the tree. We celebrate the Eitz Hayim, the tree of life. We are jealous of our northern neighbors and the cedars of Lebanon, and of course we plant trees in Israel to honor or memorialize loved ones by paying someone we don't know to plant a tree in Israel on our behalf. The Jewish National Fund now sponsors a program that anyone can use called Plant Your Way to Israel. You convince someone to pay for a tree to be planted in Israel, and you get half of the proceeds to be applied to the trip of Israel of your choice, though USY Israel pilgrimage is preferred. David Ben-Gurion, Israel's first prime minister, was obsessed with trying to plant trees in the Negev. He even moved down to a kibbutz in the Negev to do just that. We are still waiting to see the fruits of his labors. No pun intended. However, when you move north, there are forests. In fact, last year, the Carmel Mountain Forest was ravaged by forest fires. What started this? Some dumb, underage kid was sneaking hookah in the middle of a dry field. Eventually, he was about to be busted, and as he fled the scene, he knocked over the hookah, and the still burning ember fell into the grass. To avoid trouble, he displaced thousands of people, ruined hundreds of homes, and killed dozens. Moral of the story: don't smoke. So, when you are reminded about Tu B'Shvat on February 8th and want to hug a tree, think of saguaro, a tree that can grow in the desert, and remember that even though he looks friendly, don't hug this tree because it will hurt.